Hey folks, it's Dr. H, your wargame guy at the Air Command and Staff College, and I'm here to introduce the role of the J3. This is a role that if you have more than 12 people in your seminar, you may want to split up some of these responsibilities and give them to multiple people because this is a pretty busy role and there's a lot going on. We're calling it the J3 largely because it's a catch-all. There's certain minor pieces that you're going to play with and a very large piece that you're responsible for as the J3. So let's take a look at that. One of the big things that you are going to advise the commander on is development of the Gyptal. This is your big lift. This is your big sort of product to be concerned with. And keeping up with the Gyptal is your big thing. You're going to coordinate with the functional component commanders to employ strike assets in accordance with JFC objectives, right? So by maintaining the Gyptal, you're also responsible for sort of coordinating fires and making sure that people are using their assets against the best targets, both through the Gyptal and also through your role as the J3. You're also going to employ soft forces and cyber forces in accordance with JFC objectives to support functional commanders. So you're going to be responsible for soft forces, you're going to be responsible for cyber forces and cyber pieces in the game, and you're going to employ those forces in accordance with JFC objectives. But then you're going to get our ISR forces. There are going to be opportunities to use their ability to detect pieces in order to help get ready to conduct strikes. And so you're going to employ those forces in accordance with JFC objectives in order to support the functional commanders, right? So the big product you have is the Gyptal, the Joint Integrated Prioritized Target List. It's part Gyptal and it's part RISTA, Reconnaissance, Surveillance, Targeting Annex. And so, what this document, we're going to go into this document in more detail. Don't worry about it. But basically, it's a list of possible targets, whether they're detected, and if they're not detected, what's going to detect them, and then what's going to strike them. So, keeping all of this information organized and presented, and working with the other component commanders to use forces to hit those targets. Plus, also don't forget there's going to be long range fires like missiles, cruise missiles. Those are yours to do a lot of the striking with. So, getting all of those ducks in a row is really your job. To both organize the component commanders and other forces that we have available to conduct these strikes, so that long range fires get employed, soft forces get employed, and cyber forces get employed. The big products to consult ultimately are going to be the op order, right? The op order describes the start to finish that helps you write your ConOps each turn. That helps you keep the Gyptal together and understand what you're going to do each turn, and to guide your moves as you go through the turn. And then the SIG matrix is the JFC's turn by turn planning document to provide the guidance for that turn, right? So you can allow you to understand how you fit into a bigger picture, right? So what are you going to be up to? How are we going to do things? Who are you supporting? Right? The SIG matrix will help you understand all of that as you put things together. What rules do you need to know? You both need to know strikes and fire rules. You need to know the detection rules. You need to know the soft rules and the cyber rules. We're not going to get into that right in this video. Don't worry about it. We've got videos about how all those things actually work, so that you can get smart on how to utilize all of these forces to help you accomplish the goals that the JFC lays out and to support the other functional commanders. In terms of schedule, you're the first guy up, right? Keep it pretty simple. Right, we're going to start the day with you, right, with detection, with cyber, with soft, thinking about the strike phases. So you're going to be the first person up, right? So you're going to have to spend the afternoon before putting the Gyptal together and understanding how you're going to do things, so that as soon as the war game starts, you're going to head out to go execute your early part of the turn, and then come back and tell everybody how it went, and then you're going to start planning for the next day. So you're going to start in the morning playing, and you're going to spend the afternoons getting ready for tomorrow. So, right, Tuesday rolls around, you're going to execute, and then you're going to come in and play on Wednesday, and then you're going to execute first thing out of the game Wednesday, right? So that's your day, right? Your day starts with action, and then getting ready for tomorrow's action is sort of your big plan for the day. The J3 is a pretty big job. I think it's best to be an organized sort of person to do this job, to be a flexible person to do this job, and a person that can handle being sort of a coordinating function for this job. There are, I'm sure, lots of people that this is a great fit for. If that's you, I really look forward to seeing you out there and really cranking on this and being able to make this happen. But for now, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.